Thank you. Brent, a lot of experience on the floor. Talk about why it's so hard to succeed if you do not have that kind of veteran leadership.
If guys stay around this league long enough, Kevin, they've seen a little bit of everything. And when they've seen those things, the fact that they could communicate it to guys who haven't, sometimes they can keep you calm, make sure you temper your expectations, and then have you understand just how long not only the season is, how long a game is, how long a quarter is, and how long even one possession can be in order for you to be more successful and learn the lessons of this game to be better the next time.
You've had a lot of guys come across your path. Any one veteran that comes right out top of your head who really helped you a lot?
I'll throw way back to Chris Mullin and the time that I worked a lot with Chris in the early part of my career, just preparing to be in the NBA and talking through stories about the type of hard work, the type of consistent work, and the type of mentality you have to not only succeed individually, but certainly to have team success.
Great story. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Harrell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in a two-guard. Here's Beverley. Pass to Harrell. Back to Beverley. Inside. And it's Harrell missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so Beverley will bring it up for Los Angeles. Passes it to Zubac. Dishes it to Leonard. George with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And George kicks to Leonard. Lets it fly. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A really good decision there from Paul George, quick to find the open man.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Here's Beverley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. That one, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Nobody near Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
And Beverley kicks to Harrell. There's the pass to George. 11 feet away. Harrell, that's good.
Yeah, the smaller defender there really not having a chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over and help.
Conley with it to the middle. The shot comes out. George with the defensive effort. Beverley finds George. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, he does a lot of work on the perimeter, but don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Conley against Beverly. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on George. And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Beverly, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Patrick Beverly grew up in the west side of Chicago. He said it was a pretty rough high school to go to, Brent.
John Marshall Metropolitan, and he was the head of a 1-2-2 full court press where he just racked up a bunch of steals. Can you imagine just not getting the ball ever over half court? That's because Patrick Beverly was up there playing defense.
That free throw, no good. The Clippers have long labored in the shadow of the Los Angeles Lakers. A lot of ground to make up for the Clippers.
Well, from 1977 to 2011, the Lakers made the playoffs all but 2 seasons and won 10 NBA titles. So in that same time, the Clippers got to the postseason only 4 times and just won 1 series. So yes, Kevin, you're right. That's a well that you're looking up from if you're the Clippers. But the last 5 seasons, they've been better than the Lakers. Much better.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. Kicks it to Mitchell. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And George with the stuff.
Well, all of that starting right there with the steal by Paul George, illustrating his ability to anticipate that time and a great play on the ball.
Now Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz with another miss. Clippers leading by 4. George looking over the floor. Here's Beverly. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Beverly just motivated every night to get out here, to play, to compete. He hustles and wants to make it really tough on anybody that's on the opposing side of things.
And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Beverly. Now here's Conley. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
From deep, Green knocks down the three ball. Green's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Zubac kicks to George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 7.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Buries it down low. He has 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell with it. George picks him up. Back to Mitchell. Four on the clock. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A little over aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
Here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ingles kicks to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot from downtown.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Pass to Beverly. Down low, Harrell. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Harrell's got his second basket of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Conley finds Ingles. Gobert with it, defended by George. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. No good, unable to end this run.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
A second chance effort. Back to George. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate as
Right.
much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 7. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Utah's on defense. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Conley kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Utah. Passes it to Conley. Here's Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
The Jazz have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
One shot.
Clippers leading by 6. Beverly finds Harrell. Back to Beverly. Outside Williams. And a miss there on the triple. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Beverly against Conley. Mitchell left side. 6 to shoot over Williams. And it's Mitchell missing.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Conley against Beverly. The shot. Conley's shot is off.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Knocks it loose. Leonard inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Leonard gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Up by double digits already and no sign of let up.
Green kicks to Conley. And the pass to Gobert. Conley finds Bogdanovich over Williams. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you got to respect that shoot-first mentality of Bogdanovich. Always under control. And how about the balance?
And the Clippers call time here.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
And the Jazz with some changes. O'Neal comes in for Green, and it's Exum in for Mitchell. Utah's on defense. 8-point game. Williams can't get it to go. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is help. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Gobert. Mitchell comes in for Dante Exum. And it's Mudiay in for Mike Conley. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Sweet Lou Williams came into the NBA straight out of high school. I don't think a lot of people remember that back in 2005. The former 45th pick has more than exceeded his selection spot over the course of his career, last year winning the 6th Man of the Year award.
And he makes the first. And you look back on Lou Williams going in the second round, pretty surprising considering, Brent, he accomplished so much in high school just in the Atlanta area.
Yeah, the National High School Player of the Year, a state title, and he graduated as the second all-time leading scorer in the whole state of Georgia. Continues to fill it up in the pros. He's unstoppable at times.
Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowable.
No one near Mudiay as he lets it go. Bogdanovich, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Kicks it to Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bogdanovich, no luck. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
To the middle. Here's Harkless. And Davis pulls it down. Jazz trail by 4. And here's Mudiay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Bogdanovich kicks to Davis. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich with it. Leonard picks him up. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wings. Green is out there with Davis, and it's Moutier in at the 1. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Williams for 3. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel from when to pull the trigger.
Ingles kicks to Green. Moutier with the ball. Williams picks him up. Mitchell outside. And Utah another 3.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Offensive rebound. Harkless on the wing. Connects from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do. Sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Blue. Thank you, GA. He is indeed a fiery competitor.
Well, the in-between game is really nice from Lou Williams. Great at working his way into a place on the floor where he can attack you with the shot.
Mitchell outside. And he overdid it there. Too much
shots.
Force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in.
2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Mitchell missing. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Harkless kicks to Zubac. Williams attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
They throw good, Lou Williams.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Here's Ingles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Great look, but off the mark. Pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Drops in the tray. And the Clippers lead by 5.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
Ingles kicks to Green. Moutier with the ball. Williams picks him up. Mitchell outside. Inside. Clock at 4. Davis, the pass to Moutier. There's Green with the 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Harkless dishes to Williams. Utah with the rebound. Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Moutier. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George is checked in for Motley. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clippers leading by 3. And the Clippers call time here.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Harkless kicks to Williams. Zubac's with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Montrezl Harrell. David, what's the update there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He said he took a big hit on that play and that he may have bruised his sternum.
Appreciate that, D.A. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
Shamet, covered by Conley. Shamet, he sinks the 11-footer. 5 points in the game. Utah with the ball. They trail by 3. Conley against Williams. Mitchell outside. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Conley finds Gobert. Mitchell outside. From downtown, drops in the tray. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for Utah.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Williams looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
It's so hard to guard Lou Williams without fouling. He just moves around such a herky-jerky way, especially when he's slashing like this.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
They throw good, Lou Williams.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for Williams. Now Conley. He dishes it to Green. Gobert against Harrell. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Conley finds Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Ingles. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Williams passes to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. To the paint. Outside for George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 14.
A lot of points coming from Paul George from the three-point line over the past couple seasons. The D has to play out on him, and that creates the space.
Mitchell outside. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Feeds to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Green kicks to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Now here's Green, defended by George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Jazz have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Gobert drops them both. Clippers leading by 5. Now here's Beverly. He has 5. Williams can't hit.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Well, it might have taken Joe Ingles a few years to adjust to the NBA, but he looks right at home now. Was playing overseas until he made the NBA jump at age 27. The way he's playing now, it was worth the wait.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Misses the three.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Conley. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Conley's got 5 now.
And the spacing that Conley provides from long range really has become crucial to this offense.
Harrell kicks to George. Outside Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 15.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Beverly against Conley. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 23 points. L.A. has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Beverly against Ingles. There's the feed to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
Utah calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Green's checked in. Here's Mitchell. 23 points in the game. Williams with the steal. And there's the pass to Beverly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Utah, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
That's good from Williams. And Greg, with Kawhi, started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
So it's the Jazz now. It's a three-point game. Conley finds Gobert. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball.
I think Patrick Beverley loves the challenge every night to shut down his man. Takes great pride on the defensive end.
Ingles, that's for 2.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button. You wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Outside Williams. And the Clippers miss again. Utah's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Mitchell against Williams. .34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich wide open, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Bogdanovich plays with good rhythm and pace to his game. Has no problem going to the pull-up J when the D lays off.
Williams against Mitchell. And here is Williams. Pass to Leonard. Over Ingles. And just miss after miss right now. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensation. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, I like the effort on the boards. Because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they were very inconsistent from behind the arc. For the first half, they shot, let me check my stats, in the low 30s. They won't get it done. Good news is they're still in it. I'd like to see them push the ball up court faster and try to get some open looks.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final
horn Oh, buzzer.
The streets and buildings of Salt Lake City lit up gorgeously as we welcome you back to the action here in Utah. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
It just makes such a difference when the offense is running through him. He just keeps everyone involved.
And he controls the pace for his team. So what does that do? That forces the opponents to play at his speed. He can dictate a lot out there.
Jazz leading by 4. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Patrick Beverley. Harrell is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Mitchell against George. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Green taking his time here. He kicks it to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Conley's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for the Jazz. Here's George. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, George. There's the triple. A rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jazz passing it around. Gobert dishes to Conley. And too long on the shot.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now.
Mitchell against Leonard. He feeds it to Harrell. That shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Here's Ingles. And Utah again with the bucket. And here is Los Angeles now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And Beverley kicks to Zubac. There's the dish to George. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Conley, the pass to Green. And here's Gobert. Gobert double teamed. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the jumper. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Beverley. Now George. Covered by Conley. Goes up on the wing. George, no good.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
Mitchell and Utah another 3.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
And Beverley kicks to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances, and that playoff PG moniker that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career somewhere else.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. A lot of fans in Indiana upset with Paul George for deciding to leave. Do they have a point, Brent, or is that unfair?
I think it's a little unfair, Kevin. 7 great years from Paul George. Obviously had to recover from the leg injury and came back strong. But PG wanting to go somewhere where he could win a title, and that's a decision that every player has to make. PG thought somewhere else he might have that opportunity and maybe more chances to do so.
Stolen by Beverly. Now the Clippers moving it up. Jacks up a 3, and with that the Jazz lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Paul George.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
Conley finds Gobert. Conley against Beverly. The tray, and Michael Conley good for 3. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Down low. Leonard the pass to Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ingles passes to Green. Outside Conley. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Conley. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the Clippers call time here. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Here's Mitchell. From the top of the key, he buries it. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Everly with the ball. He has 5. Nobody near George. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Clippers. Jazz leading by 9. Conley kicks to Green. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Green. The Jazz working the ball around now. The pass to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers trail by 9. Now George. 23 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Green against Harrell. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. That shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. To the inside. Mitchell passes to Ingles. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
It's stolen by Gobert. Now here is Conley. He's got 10. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Paul George in 2017-18 taking his 3-point shooting to new heights. In fact, Brent, the best percentage of his career. Most makes, too.
Well, he's one of the league leaders, Kevin, every year, and just becomes so dangerous from the 3-point line. He playing in that secondary offensive role in OKC, he pretty much feasted on catch and shoot opportunities with Westbrook having the ball.
And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Zubac. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Gobert. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
The Clippers on defense. They trail by 9 points. Conley against Beverly. Just 4 to shoot. On the top of the key, and Utah again with the bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Up top, Leonard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Leonard's got 8.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Back to Conley. Kicks to Green. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Leonard missing.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. He had a clean look. You just can't make them all.
Green finds Conley. Back to Green. Pass to Mitchell. Leonard with the steal. In the corner, George with it. Outside Leonard. From outside the arc. Again, Leonard missing.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill. Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
Bogdanovich and the Jazz, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
George dishes to Leonard. Looking to get it going. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Utah calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
For the Jazz, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Green. Exum comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mudiay in for Mike Conley. And it's Mudiay with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. And it's Exum in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 13. Outside Williams. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Leonard on the wing. The 3. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Mudiay kicks to Gobert. Passes to Exum. Gobert finds Mudiay. Back to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. Green with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10. Exum with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% for the game. Green passes to Williams. With the teardrop, that's tipped. Leonard against Bogdanovich. He kicks it to O'Neal. Now the pass to Mudiay. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, Leonard in position. And here we go. Fast break. Mudiay's got it. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. That shot misses. And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll return shortly. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Joe Ingles, Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Mitchell. Then there's Davis, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Here's Mudiay, and the shot goes down. Mudiay's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Outside Williams. Williams double team. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mudiay dishes to Ingles. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. Mudiay looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What's interesting about Mudiay is how cavernous the gap is between the strengths and weaknesses that he has. On the plus side, he creates shots for himself, but how many of those shots is he actually going to make? The other part about his game, though, is his distribution is pretty solid. So if he plays in the pick and roll, he can find teammates.
And the first one drops. Another thing about Mudiay, really good on-ball defender. That marks him.
Well, a better defender when his man's in front of him and not as good at chasing guys through screens. He seems to either get bumped off route or try to take shortcuts that cost him. But offensively is where it is he needs to just be better at decision-making and get that jump shot to be more consistent.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Stolen by Mitchell. Goes up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
Motley the pass to Williams. Over Mudiay. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 21. Here's Mudiay. Pass to Ingles. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich looking around. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
And the Clippers making a change here. Outside Williams. Green finds George. It's stolen by Davis. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mudiay with the ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
A free throw good from Mudiay. Clippers trail by 20. Outside, George. And at the top of the key, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And there it is for him. Williams has got 23 points.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Bogdanovich against Leonard. Outside Bogdanovich. Poked away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Outside Williams. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Lou Williams is got it going. Look out.
Mudiay kicks to Ingles. George against Mitchell. Pass to Davis. Buries it down low. And the Jazz lead by 18.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tries it from 9. And Utah again with the bucket.
Not having a big overpowering frame, sometimes Davis gets pushed around a little bit on the inside. Not that time.
And George kicks to Williams. And it's Williams again missing.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Now here's Ingles, defended by Harkless. Ingles, the bounce pass. Lock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich, and Utah another 3.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's George for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Bogdanovich. And Mike Conley subbed in for Mudiay. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. It's stolen by Green. Conley against Beverly. Conley's shot is off.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Green gets it to go. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. Can they get it? Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Green. And Utah another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Beverly feeling it out a bit to the middle. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 9th assist in the game now.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. On the wing, Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert, and he drops it in from the low post. The Clippers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And there's the pass to Williams. They could use a bucket. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 28.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Outside, Green. Mitchell against Williams. And the wide open shot from Green. And Utah, another three.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Conley against Williams. Good work defensively by Conley.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
From deep, Ingles. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Beverly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The strength from Patrick Beverly is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Five on the clock. That shot missing. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game.
Here's Green. Great D that time from Leonard. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Inside. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
One shot behind the lanes.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Yeah, former 4th overall draft pick. Conley took a while to develop physically, but the mental parts have always been there.
Outside, Green. Good on the three-point shot.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Conley against Beverly. Lets a floater go. Conley kicks to Gobert. 6 to shoot. And here's Ingles outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Truer words never spoken. Breakdown on the perimeter, D, and the communication severely lacking there.
Williams can't get it to go.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Green finds Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Now, he was remarkable, absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Here's George. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Pass to Gobert. Here's Ingles. Guarded by Green. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Passes to Ingles. And here is Green. Defended by George. Just 3 to shoot. Fade away. And again it's Utah.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Gobert with the block. And here is Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.